Yo. Let's go. Alright. What the fuck is that? A phone call? Oh, shut the fuck up. Look, I grew up on the I don't give a fuck. I listen to Eminem and watch South Park. I'm not against the edgy jokes. I don't want to censor the dark, but there's a certain type of person who just misses the mark. Thinks the only thing that's funny is when he's tearing people apart. Like, sure, I believe in free speech, but there's more to life than the right to say fag in a tweet. More to life than saying retard to a man on the street. You ain't a rebel for sounding like a middle schooler on repeat. For all the podcasts obsessing over body counts, you ever stop and think, man, what the fuck am I even talking about? Sure, I was like afraid of getting cooties back when I was 8. You a grown-ass man on a laptop finding teenage girls to hate, or even worse, to date. We've got 40-year-old men out there acting 15, meanwhile teens acting middle-aged, getting home from school and turning on the screens, watching Twitch streams, playing video games, while sounding like some politicians. You go up in your forums, all talking about the isms. How about going on an adventure, seeing shit for real with your eyes, playing out in the park, looking up at blue skies, or going to the back of an abandoned church, hanging out and getting high?
I'm just saying, you're always watching games, might as well try playing.
Everybody's always panning to the LCD. I'd rather throw in an old record or a soul CD. I'm not gonna go and feed the monster, just gonna do me. I used to wanna be a rebel, now I just wanna be free. Everybody's always pandering to the LCD. I'd rather throw in an old movie or a big LCD. Not gonna follow every trend, I'm just gonna do me. Used to wanna be a rebel, now I'm just trying to be free. Trying to be free from toxins and toxic shit. Trying to be free from drama and the politics. But I've got a lot to accomplish and I ain't about to retire. Some people bitch and moan. I'm just trying to create and inspire. Ignite the fire. Cause I've been living too long as a viewer. Watching from the bleachers. Trying to get in the game, make things happen. But I forgot to tie my sneakers. Took a shot and I missed. But still I'm running around the paint. Trying to steal the ball and swish. It's not about getting knocked down. It's about getting up again and now I'm pissed. Trying to be positive, but this shit keeps happening. Next thing you know, I'm back to the ground zero. Searching up tip pics and the fappening. At least I never pay for OnlyFans. Don't know how anyone does it. You morons are only stands. But it's hard to blame the player in the game. Hard to stay sane when Silicon Valley's working overtime to hook up a brain. Discipline is required. You can't blame anyone else. I'm trying to rewire the bad habits I've imposed on myself. Wake up in the morning, take a jog for my health. Instead of just sitting here scrolling through homes I can't afford. Gotta take action, break the goals down into fractions. Get hooked in the beat and feel that chemical attraction. I live for creation and reaction. I might change my mind plenty of times, but I'll never issue a retraction. Keep going back and forth. Guess that's why my flow keeps switching. Never good at sitting still. You bet my fingers always twitching. Where you see structure and try to structure the rhyme. I try to unstructure the flow and take it apart on a dime. Put it back together on my own time. Feel that divine click in my mind, stretching out the lines. I've tried a lot of shit trying to figure out who to be, what to do with my life, and what worlds I want to see. And sure, it's hard to do that without making some money. But still, I'll never sell out. I'll never settle for the LCD. I'll never pander for the LCD. Everybody's always panning to the LCD. I'd rather throw in an old movie or a big LCD. Not gonna follow every trend, just gonna go and do me. Used to wanna be a rebel, now I'm just trying to be free. Everybody's always panning to the LCD. I'd rather throw in an old record or a soul CD. I'm not gonna feed the monster, just gonna go and do me. Used to wanna be a rebel, now I just wanna be free. You don't have to do all that fake edgy shit if you wanna get your voice out there, okay? There's more to life than that. There's a lot more than that, trust me. I know what it's like. I used to want to be a rebel too. It sounds so good, man. Just saying. Just don't give a fuck. All that shit. But the truth is, I do give a fuck. And if you think that makes me uncool, if that makes me lame or some shit, that I really don't give a fuck about. You want to do something? Go do it. Go take action. Don't just sit around waiting for it to happen.